Uh, Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Week 18, Barreto Boys Live, recapping the Week 18, the final week of the NFL season. My name is Dylan Barreto. I'm Podcast Poppy. I'm with Big Brother Steven Barreto. Hello.
Fuck kickers. Fuck every
And
kicker. I don't care. You got one fucking job. You got one fucking job.
We just witnessed absolute nonsense.
Choke.
What a choke. A choke that may have cost Jim Harbaugh his job.
John
Harbaugh, whatever. One of these fucking Harbaughs. Because the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Baltimore Ravens 26-24, head to the fucking playoffs as the winner of the NFC North on a game
AFC
that was
North.
just unreal. AFC North. That was just absolutely unreal. Blown coverage all over the place.
The last 5 minutes of this game
were
ridiculous.
Unreal. That's where do we start? So Derrick Henry having over 100 yards in the first half, and then how many carries did he have in the second half?
This is the second time they did this against him.
It's unreal.
It's the second time they did this against the Steelers. They just stopped running Derrick Henry. For some reason, stop running Derrick Henry. The Steelers can't. The Steelers defense is terrible.
On the drive where Zay Flowers was completely busted coverage, they handed the ball off one time to Derrick Henry. One fucking time to Derrick Henry. The only way you're going to end up winning this fucking game is if Derrick Henry gets 30 fucking carries. 30 carries.
Just like they did last week against the Packers. Last week against the Packers, they ran the ball 200 yards. Derrick Henry, no other running back in NFL history has more 200-yard games than Derrick fucking Henry in the history of the NFL. No one.
This just goes back to fucking John Harbaugh last year saying we didn't bring Derrick Henry in here to fucking run the ball 25 times a game. Every time you run the ball 25 times a game, you guys fucking win.
No, but he's rolling. When he's rolling, he's rolling.
He started off immediately rolling. Fucking immediately rolling. And then just done. Second half. Just whatever. Just fucking whatever.
Yeah. This is a fireable offense. It's this season. The defense is terrible.
The last 2 years.
Plus,
what's the point of go getting him?
The use of Derrick Henry, knowing that your defense is terrible. You have no pass rush. I believe this team is dead last in sacks,
which is crazy.
They're paying a lot of money to Roquan Smith to not tackle motherfuckers. And then everybody in the secondary is fucking burnt toast.
Chidobe Awuzie giving up that touchdown on that last fucking.
He
got cooked.
He slipped. I'm like, what are you worried about if he catches the ball underneath? They have no timeouts. What are you worried about?
Their play calling in the red zone has been dog shit the entire game. The entire fucking game.
What are you worried about? Like, why are you falling for that? If he catches that fucking ball and you tackle him and he gets the first down, oh well, the clock moves. They have no timeouts. Like, what are you doing?
Fucking Boswell gets bailed out.
Yeah, Boswell.
Because he was about to be chased out of fucking Pittsburgh. Because, man.
Because Boswell the last 3 years for Pittsburgh has been their offense. And he's made it really. The last 4 weeks of Boswell has been terrible. And then he missed the extra point.
The Steelers defense on 3 straight drives having just bad miscommunication and coverage is horrendous. 2 Zay Flowers touchdowns, and then that Isaiah Likely one. If that he made a fucking hell of a catch.
He made
a hell of a catch because that really wasn't a good throw.
No.
If he would have
let him in front, it's 4th down. It's 4th down. You got to throw it.
Yeah,
it's 4th down.
If he was able to lead him a little bit, that's probably like either a touchdown or really damn fucking close. Because there was nobody. Ramsey was too far behind. That's why he wasn't able to make a play. And I love that Ramsey was involved in 2 of these fucking blown coverages. We love it. Fuck 5.
No, 29 fucked up. That last touchdown, Zay Flowers, that was Ramsey. That was 29.
Oh, no. That.
Oh, yeah, 29. 29 for some reason. So, I think it's like Joey Porter and then one of the linebackers. Well, I think it was Highsmith. They go to the fucking left, and then 29 follows them. I'm like, what is 29 doing? Just 3 people going to the left. And Ramsey's letting them go because I guess 29 is supposed to be back there, and he turns around and he's like, where the fuck is this motherfucker at?
I still can't. I'm still in shock about this, how this fucking game ended. Still in fucking shock. Like, I literally, let me tell you what I texted this fucking group chat. Well, here we are. Game on the line, season on the line, playoffs on the line, jobs on the line. What are you fucking made of? And then immediately, he missed! Fuck! Damn it! But now it's just like, this was absolutely the loser leave town game. Both of these coaches in this game showed they both needed to fucking lose.
Tomlin, Pittsburgh doesn't fire coaches. The only way Tomlin's leaving Pittsburgh if he decides to leave. He was
never going to be fired. It was going to be if they lost this game, it was going to be like
I'm going to step away.
Ways.
I know, no, there's no mutual. Pittsburgh don't do that. He'd be like, I'm going to take some time off. I need some time off. I've been coaching for almost 20 years now. As a head coach, probably like 18, 19 years now. I need a break, 1 season off, like Sean Payton did. Pittsburgh doesn't fire coaches. Nobody. I haven't seen it. Your parents haven't seen it. I think our grandparents haven't seen it.
My parents are your parents.
Exactly. Your parents haven't seen it. Your grandparents haven't seen it. They've never seen Pittsburgh fire a coach. They've all retired.
Shout out to Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward played himself a hell of a game today. Cam Hayward looked like he was about 10 years younger. That's an old man. They might have blown their load in this game.
They did. They did.
Now what? You gotta go to Houston?
They host Houston.
Yeah, Houston's got to come here.
They host Houston on Monday night.
Well, that's a real defense, so we'll see.
This Ravens doing that. Well, this Ravens team is they're gonna have to cut Roquan. You're gonna have to get some type of edge rushers. You're gonna have to get rid of fucking Falele. This motherfucker. I don't know. Can you watch this guy? Where that one play to Zay Flowers where he sent them down with Falele with the left tackle didn't block nobody, and then Falele didn't block. Every time he blocks nobody, and he's always turned around looking. I'm like, go find somebody. The person that's getting blocked, at least make it look like you fucked up and hit the person that's the right tackle blocking, motherfucker. Like, what are you doing? And Derrick Henry ain't a free agent.
I don't know what you do. Like, what do you do?
The Ravens have to. Well, Harbaugh's got to go. He's been there too long, and especially after this season, and that's the game they should have won.
Are we ever going to get Lamar Jackson, another wide receiver? I like Zay Flowers a lot. But it can't just be it's Zay Flowers and then run around. I'll find one of my tight ends because Isaiah Likely's a free agent too. So, are we ever going to try to get him not a washed wide receiver as well? Because DeAndre Hopkins where the fuck was he all game outside of the fucking last throw that Lamar threw him away, or threw away because he thought he was gonna fucking run up the sidelines.
They're gonna
even have a fucking catch
like,
here.
like,
Yeah, he had one target.
They're paying Roquan Smith
$1 billion. They have a lot of money on the defense for a lot of bums. A lot of money for a lot of bums.
The secondary, Humphreys wash. The whole secondary is terrible. They have no pass rush.
This is a crushing loss. A crushing loss.
It might be time to move on. At some point, you got to move on.
Let's use that as
the Ravens. The Ravens. To start off 1-5, they were terrible in it. Where do you go from here? You need a new place to go. You need a new coach.
You can only keep the same regime.
New coach, yeah, because Todd Monken been there, and Todd Monken the last 3 years against cover zero never has receivers running across the middle of the field against cover zero. It's struggle bus. And I'm like, oh, they finally called him. Like, oh my God, they finally got fucking Todd Monken finally called a route to fucking beat cover zero for Lamar. The offensive choices, defensive choices, got it.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 16, Carolina Panthers 14. I didn't watch a ton of this game, but from what I saw, this was a monsoon game. I watched a lot
the first half.
Take their fucking the gloves off.
The first half. The first half.
Interception. This whole, I hate when teams with losing records get into the playoffs. I fucking hate it. And to see that the entire AFC South is 8-9, and then NFC, whatever the Saints are, the NFC South is 8-9, and they have a fucking playoff representative is fucking crazy. Shout out to the Panthers, because even though they lost this game, they did make it to the playoffs and are the NFC South champions. Tell me a little about
the first half was a fucking monsoon. The second half was dry. No, it's just Baker was bad, and Todd Bowles' defense is bad, and Ted McMillan better be offensive rookie of the year.
This is like the worst offensive rookie of the year race I can imagine. I've seen it in a while.
It's been a one-man race all year. Well, it was two at the beginning, then Abuka stopped. Baker just stopped throwing to Abuka.
Too bad, like an offensive lineman will never win this award, because Armand Membu has been awesome all year. And an offensive lineman will never win this award.
No, McMillan leads all the receivers, the rookie categories anyway. He's been outstanding for the Panthers.
When I asked Mike, I was like, who even would, because he was like, oh, your Travis Hunter rookie of the year pick is awful. I was like, yeah, well, he got hurt and Jacksonville didn't know how to use him, right? So I was like, can you even name me who the offensive rookie of the year would be? He was like, oh, Tyler Shuck. I was like,
no, Tyler Shuck. That's the thing. And Tyler Shuck be second. He's not going over Ted McMillan.
I was like, really?
Ted McMillan has been producing all year. No, Ted McMillan. Yeah, that's the thing. Is the offensive rookie of the year, really no standouts except for Ted McMillan.
Armand Membu.
Tampa Bay, probably, I wouldn't be shocked if Todd Bowles gets fired.
Oh, me either.
That defense needs a complete overhaul. They have the same thing with them. They have no pass rushers.
No pass rushers. They don't really have an identity anymore.
Defense is old. And they just fell apart too. Offensively,
everybody just died.
They're probably gonna have to be but they all came back though. They all came back. This team was 6-2.
Yep.
And then they fell apart with the injuries, but everybody came back from injuries at the right time with like 4 weeks left. And you're out of the playoffs at 8-9.
Seattle 13, San Fran 3. Seattle clinches the 1 seed in the NFC. Also wins the division. So the road through the NFC goes through Seattle.
I don't trust the Seattle team.
I don't trust them. I trust their defense.
I don't trust their quarterback. And guess who is the league leader in turnovers for the season?
Is it
Sam Darnold with 20?
Yikes. Stop me if you've heard this before. A Robert Saleh defense got ran all over.
the only thing the teams I don't trust in the NFC: Seattle, Chicago, San Francisco.
Is it weird that I trust the Niners more than all of those teams?
Well, the only problem with the Niners is their defense is terrible with all the injuries.
I think it's bad, but when I watch them play and run around, it's fucking crazy that like I feel like they're playing like above their level every week.
Well, all you got, Brock Purdy is basically fucking Tua Tagovailoa with right-handed and no concussions.
Well, he's better.
What San Francisco does is you have to take away the middle of the field because every time he needs to play, it's the ball is thrown. It's in the middle of the field, anticipating what the ball was there before the receivers gets it. And every time you take that shit away, he struggles. It's just how it is, just how Shanahan's offense is. Same thing with Tua. If you took away the middle of the field, that motherfucker sucked. But also Tua is terrible against zone defense.
Granted, I think Brock is a little bit better. Is better, absolutely better than Tua.
They still have Christian McCaffrey. That's the thing. Christian McCaffrey, sneaky offensive player of the year and MVP person.
The security blanket of security blankets.
2,000 yards from scrimmage. It's and they play Philly in the first round.
I like San Fran against them.
I don't trust their defense. And I trust Philly. I trust Vic Fangio to fucking take away the middle of the field.
If Trent Williams, because this game, the story of this game is you could fucking tell Trent Williams didn't play. You could fucking tell Trent Williams didn't play, and it really like puts into perspective how much of like an all-time great Trent Williams is, because as bad as the rest of that offensive line like is, when he plays, they play at like an all-world
the
level.
Offensive line is bad. They only got Trent Williams.
I know, but it's so crazy how much better they are when he's there as a whole, as a unit.
Even their receivers aren't really
receivers suck.
And Kittle is old. It's like
the receivers are terrible. But here we are.
I don't trust the San Francisco.
I think they could beat Philly though.
I don't think they could beat Philly.
I don't trust Philly's offense.
I trust their defense though. I trust their defense. Here's the thing. When Jalen Hurts throws for more than 200 yards, did you know this? Team's like 2-8. Or where's the stat? I have the stat here. Look it up. Yeah, when Jalen Hurts throws for over 200 yards, they're 2-5.
Wow.
They're 9-0 when he throws under 200 yards.
Houston, Texas 38, Indianapolis Colts 30. This is not one of my games that was on my my board today to watch. But from what I understand, this game shouldn't have been this close. And if this is the case, why wasn't Riley Leonard playing the entire fucking time?
No, Houston was taking players out, like
because Houston was still playing for the division, technically, right?
Yeah. Then once they saw Jacksonville was whooping that ass, they just put everybody on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Riley Leonard.
Now here's the conundrum they're in. Because you got this Colts team.
No draft pick.
They were 8-2. And like we said, they didn't play nobody. Daniel Jones is a free agent. What I always say, you want to see him do, I would let him walk personally.
Well, he's got a torn Achilles. He wouldn't play next year anyway.
Yeah. No, he'll play next year. It's early. It was early injury.
Early injury was mid-season.
Yeah, that's better than what happened to fucking Mahomes.
Yeah. I mean, what? They're 2 weeks apart. Those injuries. And Daniel Jones' injury is a tough one to come back from.
The Colts are going to have the quarterback.
Because you can't trot on Anthony Richardson. You fucking can't.
You can't trot him on, but you're going to fucking pay Daniel Jones $30 million?
No, you know who they're going to end up paying? Malik Willis.
Listen, you get Malik Willis for the cheap. If he goes here, if Malik Willis comes, the way this offense was, the way Malik Willis plays,
it'll run great. I think it'll be
because
a pickup for them.
The Packers right now, they didn't play Malik Willis.
Nope. Well, he was in concussion protocol.
Yeah, you know Jordan Love's going to be back for that playoff game?
Oh, yeah. Love will be back.
The Colts.
If I'm the Colts, that's the only direction you can go in. That's the only direction you can go in, unless you could, like, I don't know, trade for somebody, but you don't really have the assets you would need to trade for a quarterback.
You already made some trades.
Because you still also have to, you have to pay Alec Pierce, who's a free agent. I know they just extended Pittman. They have the Jonathan Taylor's contract. They're gonna have to pay Malik Willis on anywhere from like 15 to 20 million a year, depending on if he's a starter. Because you just have to. You can't just give him 11 mil as a fucking as a prove it. He's not gonna take it. He would just resign with Green Bay at that point, or go anywhere, go somewhere else. So I have no idea what's next for them. Because it's not like their team is horrible. They have a good team.
So they're going to have guys. The defense should be better next year. Well, it depends on who's free agent on the defense. I don't know who's free agent on the defense. The offense, Alec Pierce, they're gonna have to do something at receiver. Quarterback's an issue. You got a tight end. Got a fucking dog tight end.
And you got a good offensive line too. Like they're a win now team without a quarterback.
Just got to hit on the quarterback.
We'll see. Cleveland Browns 20, Cincinnati Bengals 18. We watched history today, Steven. We watched it. Myles Garrett broke the sack record. It happened with like 4.5 minutes left in the game, but it fucking happened. And the second he got off that snap, I was like, oh, he got him. Because of how far ahead that motherfucker was past that left tackle. It was done. Wrap. And the Cleveland Browns are able to steal one against the Cincinnati Bengals.
I know he did the extra game. Because, I got the... Oh, they played 17 games. Well, he also did it in less snaps. Michael Strahan's snaps was 567. TJ Watts was 616. Myles Garrett's snaps was 437 for the record.
Myles Garrett's a freak, man. And he had his moment. They somehow were able to pick up a 6'5", 285-pound man on their shoulders and trot him around like he was fucking Rudy.
I don't know why that fucking Jamar Chase is getting pissed off about the celebration. I'm like, they've literally done that. NFL has done that for every time a record is broken.
Yeah.
They've stopped and recognized the fucking shit and then send the ball to Canton and all that stuff.
The problem is Cincinnati fell into the same trap that the fucking Steelers did last week. Where like the first half of that game, they were playing to not let Myles Garrett get a sack. Like Cincinnati doesn't run the ball that much. And they were trying to run the ball down their fucking throat. Every pass was quick. Like they only took Joe Burrow got the ball out. I think the time that they were counting was like 2.2 seconds or just under 2.5 seconds. He was getting the ball out every single snap. You're not playing to win the football game at that point.
All right. What team calls Cincinnati for Joe Burrow?
The Jets. How many teams could afford to do it?
They can afford to do it, yeah, and the problem is he's not going to be that much.
Nope.
Trade wise, because you can't trade 2 first rounders for him. He's injury prone.
I would trade 2 first rounders for him.
I wouldn't. He's injury prone.
You want to know why? Because I have extra ones.
You can trade 1 for him.
I would absolutely trade a Colts first rounder.
Let's see if he demands a trade or not. Who knows?
I think do I have the Cowboys first round pick next year?
Next year.
Oh.
No, you have the whatever
this year.
You have next year. You have either it's going to be the worst pick
between Green Bay
and Dallas. Yeah.
I'll trade that pick and the Colts pick next year. I'll take him. See you later.
Yeah, so whatever pick is higher is the one you guys get.
Listen, the Jets right now can give Joe Burrow something he's never had in his career. A wall. Because that's the best part of the Jets team. Special teams and their offensive line. So make it happen because Mendoza's career is over before it starts.
If you wanna take a shot at a rookie or just give the fucking Bengals a call.
We'll get there when we talk about the Jets. Falcons 19, Saints 17. The Falcons winning this game is what secured the South for the Panthers.
Well, the Falcons also they have no point to lose this game because they don't have their pick. So it doesn't help them at all. Losing doesn't benefit them.
Losing so they were just playing for the fucking at this point.
Yeah, because they're playing for the fucking man. It's not they don't have the Rams have their pick, so if they lose, they're helping the Rams out. So it's not like they have they gotta win.
And they won and then fired their coach and fired their GM. So the problem with this now. This head coaching pool sucks.
Well, it's this Atlanta situation is
it's a weird one.
They don't have their pick.
They don't have
this could also be they're paying Kirk Cousins. He's not after this season. He has no more guaranteed money.
They're going to cut him,
and this could be a Malik Willis destination.
I talked to Mike about this last night. We went live last night after the games, and I was like, "You move off of Mike. You don't. Michael Penix is not a guy, right? He's not a guy you're confident in being.
He's always been injury prone. He's injury prone, and then a third ACL fucking injury.
On top of him, also really not being that good.
Yeah, he wasn't really doing it. I felt like if Kirk Cousins played, they probably would have won.
If Kirk Cousins had a decent shoulder, he'd probably be starting still. But he fell apart. But you traded up to go get Michael Penix, who showed flashes last year, and then this year was like okay. But you also paid Kirk Cousins an ungodly amount of money.
That's why the GM should got fucking fired.
And you still have.
That's why the GM didn't last that long. Because you remember on draft night, Arthur Blank literally when they drafted quarterback went to the GM
when they traded up.
Sign Kirk Cousins.
When they traded up, I remember you and I talking like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And why we thought it was a good decision because for him not to play, to sit behind there for a couple of years. And then what happened was Kirk Cousins' arm died.
Yes.
There was no velocity on the ball, so they had to fucking make a move.
What's the better situation, Atlanta or Indianapolis?
The Colts. Because you're going to have Steichen knows how to just Anthony Richardson is just bad. But Steichen knows how to fucking. You saw what hurts. You seen it with Daniel Jones. It's just Daniel Jones was collapsing at the end of the year anyway. But it's them making easy, getting them easy throws, and using them to run. And plus, the Colts' offensive line is fucking phenomenal. And you got Jonathan Taylor. I mean, you got Bijan Robinson, but you need another receiver to offset Drake London.
The Colts have that, but I don't think they're going to paying Pierce. Pierce could be a number one on another team or get paid like a high level too.
The Colts should have cap space. They're not paying a quarterback. It's the thing.
Well, Anthony Richards has the first round quarterback money.
Yeah, but he's still getting paid.
Jonathan Taylor.
This is year 3.
Butler's contract. Sauce Gardner's contract kicks in next year.
Yeah, but there's no quarterback money on.
Ton of money.
There's no real quarterback money on there.
What's the Colts cap space next year like? Uh, 2026. Oh wow, they have about $45 million cap next year.
Yeah, there's no when you have no quarterback there's no quarterback contract on there. You got money.
Oh, so they have a lot. Well, they have a lot of guys making like 15 mil plus on that team. So Buckner's contract's 26. Pittman's contract is 29. Quentin Nelson's 24. Jonathan Taylor's 15 and a half. Grover Stewart's almost 15. Charvarius Ward is 20. Cam Bynum's 15. Kenny Moore's 13. Bernard Raymond's 17. Holy shit! Okay? So Sauce Gardner is the next year, I think, because this
all got to equal $220 million for 1 year.
So 45. That's on there right now. Sheesh. Okay, yeah. But at that point, how much of that money goes to a quarterback? So just under 46 mil. Let's say 20 mil goes to a quarterback.
A quarterback. You're gonna get Malik Willis. You can get cheap. If you got Malik Willis,
I don't think you probably get less for 20.
Less than 20. He's gonna have to start at 20. The quarterback thing right now is 30-40. So if he's gonna fucking
Mike made a good point where he was like, "What was Justin Fields' contract?" Because Fields got 2 years for 40, 30 guaranteed. That's kind of your baseline if you're Malik Willis.
Yeah.
And at that point,
Daniel Jones is making only $1 million.
Well, yeah, because they signed him for dirt cheap.
Yeah.
My guy T severed. Ward 20 is crazy, but I think he may retire. From what I understand. Yeah, he's getting 20 mil. That's crazy. Charvarius Ward.
Oh.
So
well, he might get cut. It's just like fucking.
If he gets cut, oh no, that's a bad idea. He should not get cut.
Oh no! So he's in the beginning. He's in the beginning. It's a new contract, right?
Dead money cap on that is 18 mil.
Oh, so that's a new.
The cap savings would only be 1.8.
Oh, so he's on a new contract. He's on a new contract.
Yeah, that's a tough.
So that's why I thought I was like, oh, he's at the end.
Yeah, this is the last year. So this is Sauce's 5th year option year. So next year his contract kicks in. But that following year, 27, everybody's like guaranteed money's up. So they're actually in a really good space cap wise going forward if they could get Malik Willis on a 20-year deal or 20 mil.
Yeah, they get like 18, 20 mil. Malik Willis 2-year deal. So 2 years for 35.
Mm-hmm. I would give him the Justin Fields deal. 2 mil 40, 30 guaranteed. Then you're gonna have to. I know there was talks about him like potentially like stepping away from football a couple weeks ago, but like,
well, if he retires, that comes off the books. It's not.
Yep. Minnesota Vikings 16, Green Bay Packers 3. Third string quarterback. Nobody really playing for Green Bay. The Vikings get to 9-8 off of
JJ McCarthy gets hurt again. So Minnesota.
Again. Malik Willis landing spot.
Yeah. Well, it'd be Kirk Cousins' landing spot. Yeah, Kirk Cousins coming back. Because, come on, man. Justin Jefferson had to got 1,000 yards this game. That's just how bad JJ McCarthy, the Vikings fucking quarterback situation was this year. It was just awful.
Kudos to Kevin O'Connell for able to squeeze out 9 wins with these quarterbacks that played. That shit's crazy.
The defense carrying them. It's like
they
need a running back. They don't need receivers. They need a running back, quarterback. And, Flores might take another defense coordinator job someplace else. So,
you think he'd take another defense coordinator job instead of a head coaching job?
Well, he's not going to get a head coaching job. He's suing the NFL.
I think he will.
He's suing the NFL. They're not going to hire him.
Yeah, I think they.
He has a lawsuit. It will be a defense coordinator job.
He'll get somebody he'll be somebody who'll get a job. Like the Raiders would absolutely hire him.
The Vikings quarterback, or are they gonna? There's not really
Malik Willis.
They're not in a good spot to draft the quarterback in this draft.
Mac Jones, McCorkle to Kevin O'Connell.
At least Mac will fucking, because Justin Jefferson averaging fucking 50 yards a game, a career low. When every quarterback he's had Nick Mullins throwing to him, averaging 96 yards or 90 yards with Nick Mullins and all these other quarterbacks, and JJ McCarthy just stinking it up. Because
McCorkle's over here on the Sam Darnold fucking trajectory of quarterback, where he was bad at his first spot. Went to his second spot, was also bad there. Goes see Shanahan for a year. Looks good. Go to Kevin O'Connell.
Well, he wasn't really gonna fucking be a starter the second spin.
Listen.
He wasn't gonna start with Trevor Lawrence. Come on now.
I think Mac Jones here is a good spot.
Mac Jones and Kevin O'Connell will be okay. They just need to run it back. It's the thing. But you can only band-aid it for so long before the ownership is like, okay.
Correct. But
I wouldn't fire, and trust me, O'Connell will get a job immediately.
Oh, ASAP. I would fire everybody to hire Kevin O'Connell. But I think Mac Jones could be like, they won't fuck up like they did with Sam Darnold and letting him walk for this. Like, if you're going to sign Mac Jones, you're not going to just sign him to a 1-year deal. You're going to sign him to a 2 to 3 year deal.
Well, a little franchise. Which is what they should have done, is to franchise him. Because what does JJ McCarthy show? Oh, Mike's going to be like, oh, he hasn't played any games.
Who cares?
Sometimes the best ability is availability, and he sucks when he plays, and then he's hurt. Like,
fucking
you've been in the league 2 years. You play 7 games. There's always some new freak injury.
You want to see how good he is? Bring in Mac Jones and have him beat him in a quarterback competition. That's how you see how good JJ McCarthy is. You're not going to go get if he loses, he loses. You got Mac Jones. If he's bad, he's your backup, and that's what you got. Remember when the Seahawks signed Matt Flynn to that fucking crazy contract and then still started Russell Wilson?
He just had a quarterback battle.
Whoever wins. You want to see how good McCarthy is? There it is. Put it against a guy who's looking to be a starter, who's looking to revive his career. Because McCorkle played well in San Fran. Go ahead and put him behind another fantastic.
Yeah, and probably, and then you got fucking Christian Garrett.
Yeah, You have a good offensive line, great defense, one of the two best wide receivers in football.
Well, they have a receiving duo. They
have a great receiving duo.
They have great
tight end
duo.
That is a great spot for a quarterback who's looking to revive.
Just need somebody to throw the ball
though. T. Severe, who do you want to be your coach next year before we get to the Raiders down the road? Put in the chat. Jaguars 41, Tennessee Titans 7. Boy, did I say, Mike, man, it's been a terrible 5 weeks if you don't like sunshine. If you don't like sunshine, it has been a bad 5 weeks for you because he has done nothing but drop his balls and dick all over the NFL. Against some really bad teams,
been robbing
and then against
they robbed the jewelry store and got him a grill.
Went through that Denver game where he just balled the fuck out.
What he destroyed that Denver defense.
Destroyed Denver. Like
nobody played, and all teams that played Denver fucking struggle. All the quarterbacks struggle. Not him.
Just dropped his nuts on Denver. Absolutely dropped his nuts on Denver. And then it all started when he beat the fucking shit out of the Jets.
The fucking hardest award this year is Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
It's the hardest award. You get any one of these coaches. Liam Cohen, Vrabel, Shanahan, McDonald, the fucking coaches, Coach of the Year is fucking ridiculous.
So, as somebody who has had Mike LaFleur on his team, I know we had Zach Wilson.
Stay away from anybody named LaFleur.
Because I don't know what he brings on the defensive side of the football for you guys. Like if Anthony said he wanted Saleh, I was like, you're fucking crazy. You don't want Saleh as your coach. I was like, your defense would improve, but your offense would be fucking flat, sir. Saleh, I think, is going to be the Rooney Rule hire this year. He's going to, or the Rooney Rule interview, where he's going to be the guy who gets all the interviews. He's not going to get a job, and then the next year he'll get hired. Where I think Flores will get a job this year. I think it'll be the Ravens. But, not the Ravens, the Raiders. This Cam Ward gets hurt like the first quarter, and then this not like this game would have been a game anyway.
Oh, they would have got destroyed anyway. But I don't know how Mike's drinking some bleach right now.
Yeah, if you're a Trevor Lawrence hater, it's been terrible for you because Liam Cohen, especially in this last 7-week stretch, using Trevor Lawrence.
They won last 8-week stretch. They won 8 in a row.
Yeah. Okay. So in this 8-week stretch. Them using Trevor Lawrence more in the fucking run game.
That's what have we been screaming for years. We've been screaming for years. You have to use him. You have to use his legs. You got to get him involved in the run game. Make him fear it. Make him fear him running. But that's what he was successful at Clemson. Running the ball. Calling quarterback runs. You could call with him. All the fucking coaches before him did not want to run with him. I'm like, why? This is what you have to do.
Shout out to Mike White. Jet legend Mike White. People forgot Trevor can run. Like, he's very mobile. He's a very good athlete.
No, it's not that. It's also that using Trevor to run and using Travis Etienne in the pass game. Using him as a fucking receiver.
Shout out to the Jags.
And plus the Jacoby Myers trade really woke this team up.
Boy, did they need that. Because Jacoby Myers wasn't doing anything in Vegas anyway. It just is what it is. And they were never going to pay him.
And also, fucking Cam Little, not only does he have the longest field goal in NFL history, he has the second longest field goal in NFL history. Hit a 67-yarder at halftime. And then he's fucking. Did you see his fucking celebration?
Listen, every team needs one of them kickers with the fucking rocket leg. Ugh, fucking Jags. What Liam Cohen's done a hell of a job. The Giants had one fucking job here. Giants 34, Cowboys 17. All the Giants had to do was win. Or lose. All they had to do was fucking lose. But Dak Prescott played fucking 10 minutes and then was like, hey, Joe Milton, go ahead and do that thing. And completely fucked me on the first pick in the draft. Completely fucked me on this. So I have a lifelong vendetta against the New York Giants.
If the Giants fucking lost and the Raiders won, the Giants would have had the first pick.
Exactly, and I'd be able to get it. I'd be able to get it for a small fee.
No, they wanted to win for Mara.
Who gives a fuck?
That's what he's going through right now.
Listen, the Jacoby Myers contract situation where they just refuse to fucking pay him, when it's just like he probably would have signed for like not a lot of money, like anywhere from like
and Anthony's like, fuck him, get him out of here.
Anthony hates Jacoby Myers. He's like, he's being a fucking diva. We're gonna pay him. I'm like, you're never gonna pay him. If you're gonna pay him, just pay him.
Yeah, you would pay him already.
Instead, the Raiders decided to try to fucking bring in Amari Cooper, and you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna
bring in fucking Tyler Lockett.
Well, the Tyler Lockett thing was done in like week 8. But it's like, just pay Jacoby Myers. He will be happy. He'll give you 1,000 yards, and you'll be good. You'll be okay. But that's just the Raiders front office doing the Raiders.
The fucking Cowboys defense joined an elite club where they allowed 500 points on the season.
Mm-hmm.
Not that many other teams have given up over 500 points during the season. Eberflus is probably out of there.
Listen.
He's going to bring back Pickens.
You better. You have the money now.
Yeah, he's going to bring back Williams.
You're gonna have to re-sign or extend Williams because
he's got to fucking get some linebackers and some damn edge rushers because this team cannot create pressure, and you got to get rid of Eberflus. You didn't need to wait no long. You just told him to stay out. Don't get on the plane back because the defense he's trying to run, everybody is confused. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing on this defense. You sit and watch fucking film on this defense, you fucking don't know what they're running. The fucking players don't. They're always confused.
Quinnen's got no more guaranteed money on his deal, so he's going to want an extension. You guys can afford to do it now. You cut Diggs. Well, somebody picked him up on waivers, too. Which is,
Green Bay picked him up on waivers.
I love the move for them. But then they inherited that contract now. So
they inherited the contract because they claimed him off waivers.
Yep. So go ahead. That's yours now. Granted, all his guaranteed money was like done anyway. So like this was going to happen regardless. So Cowboys got money, a decent amount of money. So
because you can't sit there as an owner and fucking waste fucking one of Dak's best year. You can't have a 1,000-yard rusher, like a 4,500-yard fucking passer, at 2,000-yard wide receivers, averaging 30 points per game, and like the second. And Dak also played, had the second highest. What's it called? Whatever the analytics, the second best quarterback against playoff teams this year. Stafford was number 1. And what does that tell you? Your fucking defense sucks.
Dude, the Cowboys
because this guy, it'd be like 3rd and 9, and they're or third and 4, and they got the fucking everybody fucking backed up fucking 10 yards away. I'm like, it's 3rd and 4. Do you not know? Like, the zone doesn't work. You have to blitz, and you like refuse to blitz. Like, you're not creating pressure. You have to create pressure. If you're going to get burned, you're going to get burned. So you might as well make your own pressure. You got blitz because a zone is only supposed to cover for so long. Then you can't play zone no more. The problem was he took over this team and fucking wanted to change the scheme up where they were a match zone scheme and they're switching up to straight zone, or match zone schemes had all fucking man principles. So that's why you get Diggs, and then we get all those interceptions. Plus Al Harris. They can get Al Harris, take Al Harris back, get Al Harris from Chicago, make him defense coordinator, because wherever Al Harris goes, turnover, your team leads the league in turnovers.
So I thought about this like internally around the trade deadline. Before the Cowboys decided to give us everything we got for Quinn Williams, I was like, I would not be surprised if the Cowboys called about Crosby or called about Hendrickson to get somebody in there to rush the passer for it. The problem with Hendrickson is he would want a contract. And
you want a contract. He's a new free agent.
Crosby's under contract.
And Crosby, and the Raiders pissed him off. So
Crosby has had enough. Crosby has had enough.
He's had enough. He was fine until they fucking sat him down. Because you know what happens when you do that bullshit? He don't get to make his incentives. And you put him on IR when he's not hurt.
Nope. That's the shit where I was like, when because Anthony's like, I like Max Crosby, but I don't like the shit he's been saying recently. I'm like, if anybody has earned the right to do what Max Crosby's doing, it's Max Crosby. Because I don't think any team has ever had as good a soldier for a team that fucking dysfunctional and bad as Max Crosby has been for the Raiders.
And you put him on IR, he's not even hurt. So once you put him
never
on
had
IR,
injury designation, all of a sudden he's got a fucking tank. At least the Jets literally can't play a fucking quarterback. The Jets literally can't.
Yeah, but you screwed him out of his incentives. What were his fucking incentives for the season? You screwed him out of extra money.
And I think the Raiders would move off of Max Crosby for really nothing.
Yeah.
Especially if he's starting to if he will get to be vocally disgruntled, which I don't think he will, because I think he genuinely likes being there. And the team has done well by him to keep him quiet for the most part.
No, but the rumors around him, he's pretty pissed off he didn't get played in the last 2 games. He can ball and still lose. What the fucking thing? Myles Garrett broke the sack record. He's going to be defensive player of the year.
But he's my MVP too.
A defensive player of the year at fucking 6-11. Get out of here. You could have fucking still had the first pick with fucking Max Crosby getting his numbers.
Rams 37, Arizona Cardinals 20. Matt Stafford's my MVP. I don't care about Drake May.
Oh, Drake May and the Patriots had the easiest schedule in NFL history. I believe it's a .392 opponents record percentage. Like, it literally. Listen, fuck Drake May. You ain't playing no goddamn body. Here's the thing. You were up 21-0 against Buffalo. What happened? What did Drake May do that game? When you were up 21-0 to Buffalo. Matt Stafford has 46 fucking touchdowns, 4,700 yards fucking passing. Get out of here.
T. Severe, I think you know this, and I know this about Mark Davis. He's not exactly the smartest person. But I do think you'll get actual compensation for him. But if he starts to get vocal disgruntled, and he asks for which again I don't think he's going to, his value will tank. But no, I think you'll get a first and a second for him. You'll get as close to the Micah Parsons deal as you can, probably close to what the Quinn Williams deal was, which is a second or a first and a second in whatever order it was there. Cardinals stink. If the Jets don't trade for fucking Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray is going to be the Jets quarterback next year. So we'll figure it out.
Oh my god,
I like Kyler.
That's terrible. He's terrible.
I like Kyler.
He is terrible. Kyler Murray is terrible. He doesn't throw his fucking wide receivers the ball. He can't see over the line of scrimmage. Marvin Harrison balled when Kyler fucking Murray got moved to the bench.
I like Kyler Murray.
Yeah, you like Kyler Murray. He still sucks. Now you're going to take that awful contract. There's only
the thing is, you would have to. His guarantee money's up after next year, and you don't
still an awful contract.
You don't do
you're
that.
Still going to be in the situation. Still going to be the same fucking situation. I'd rather have a rookie quarterback.
Well, it depends. Like if Dante Moore comes out, Dante Moore is not somebody you can start right away. You can't. I like Dante Moore, but it can't happen. Well, when we get to the Jets, we'll talk about it. Actually, fuck it. Let's talk about it. Raiders 14, Chiefs 12. With this win, well, the Giants win, the Raiders secured the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. T Severe in the chat, who do you want the Raiders to take, and why is it Fernando Mendoza? And I'll tell you why I think it's a bad decision to take him if you're the Raiders. I didn't watch this game. This game sucked from what I saw, little bits of it. It's
terrible.
Aiden O'Connell was playing. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, Kansas City playing 2 quarterbacks I've never fucking heard of.
I mean, a lot of it also has to do with inflation and moving to Vegas. From what I remember, when you guys moved to Vegas, the Raiders were not in a great financial position and didn't make money for the first year, I believe. I could be wrong, but I remember the Raiders being.
I think the first year was COVID, right?
Oh yeah, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help. So I don't know. He is terrible at hiring. Also, I can't believe you guys are. Pete Carroll's about to be gone. And you're going to be on a fucking 7th head coach in the last 4 years. Yeah. So Raiders are number 1, Jets are number 2. My question to you, Steven. Now, since we're going to get draft talk and we love this shit, what matters to you more? Would it be the floor or the ceiling of a player?
Floor.
Because if that's the case,
you can get to the floor faster.
Correct.
The ceiling can always be broken through.
So, if you're the Raiders, what quarterback do you take if Dante Moore becomes available?
You have to take Mendoza. This is a weak class.
Because my
the best quarterback available.
Because I've seen a lot of people who are covering these quarterbacks, and again, if you're Dante Moore, you kind of I think you have to come out. Right? It was cool to at first be like, oh, I don't want to come out, but next year's quarterback class is fucking loaded. So if you want to be a top pick, this is it, right? There's a lot of people who think Dante Moore is the better prospect, and I don't think they're wrong because I think he has the higher ceiling as a thrower. Where Mendoza, I thought had good tape at Cal, but really is benefiting from the structure and how good the offensive line in Indiana is, allowing him to play within the system. That's why I think he has the higher floor to it. But if you're the Raiders, do you want to put Mendoza in that situation with the weapons and tools you have? Like, we also don't know how the Raiders are going to spend money in the offseason because they got over $100 million cap space and now the number 1 pick in the draft. So this is my thing with Anthony. Anthony's like, oh, you guys really want Mendoza. You guys really want Mendoza. I think the Jets do really want Mendoza. And I don't think the Raiders in a spot where they wouldn't want to trade out to us because you're only moving down 1 spot. Now,
one spot is a fucking.
I don't know what
there's no ransom. It would have to be another team to trade up.
It'll be us because.
Yeah, but you're the next pick. It doesn't matter.
Exactly, but I'm saying if the Jets called and we're like, we want Mendoza, I think that deal looks like, hey, here's 2, here's 33, and then pick. And
if Brady's going to be more involved like he is,
then he's not trading with the Jets at all.
Mark Davis is already said that Brady's going to be really involved in this process now. he's hanging up the fucking phone in the Jets.
Oh yeah, Brady's not good. But that's where it's like you get petty, or do you try to build your team? That's where
free agency.
Because you still need to have young talent on the fucking team.
Yeah, you still need young talent, but the Raiders is a team that needs everything. They have cap space,
and that's what I'm saying. If you need everything and you could get ideal stuff, then
you need receivers. You got tight ends. You need quarterback. You need. That's where you're gonna have to trade Crosby and get some more fucking value.
Because I think Dante Moore is number one on a lot of people's boards. Like, I really do. And I think you'll see it more and more as we get into the actual draft process.
I don't trust these Oregon quarterbacks except for Justin Herbert.
I like Dante Moore. I think Dante Moore's good. It's just he's young.
Herbert's also the outlier of the Oregon quarterback fucking tradition.
I think outside of Herbert, I like Dante Moore better than every other quarterback that's been in Oregon over the last 5 years. I see a lot of him. It's just the problem is he's a 1-year starter and he's young. That's why, if the Jets were to draft Moore, you can't play him. I think any team that drafts Moore, you can't play right away.
Yeah, that's what these guys that fucking start 1 year. It's hit or miss. He's also on a stacked fucking Oregon team.
This is also a good point. But you trust the procedures. Here's a QB? No.
No, but at least he started everywhere. That's the thing.
It's just a matter of the thing where it's like, if the Jets get Mendoza, I trust the floor immediately because we can replicate the offensive line. And then we have Garrett and whatever Breece Hall is, if he's still here or not.
This is a weak quarterback class. If you're the Raiders, you're going to need years before you're ready to compete. Stock up. You trade Crosby. Next year's the quarterback class.
Are you, T-Sphere, are you opposed to Geno hanging out for another year? I'd assume, yeah. I'd assume, yeah. Or do you like me, I just think Chip Kelly fucking just was horrendous?
Well, Chip Kelly was horrendous because Geno wasn't fucking. Geno last year compared to this year was fucking terrible.
It's night and day.
It was a fucking how bad he was this year compared to how he was in Seattle last year. He won 10. They won 10 games last year. They just missed the playoffs with him as the quarterback.
When Chip Kelly got hired by the Raiders, Anthony was like, "I love it." And I was just like, "What are you fucking talking about?" He was like, "Yeah, Chip Kelly's known for his offensive prowess." I'm like, Chip Kelly's been terrible everywhere he's been.
Chip Kelly shit only works in fucking college.
And he was just like, "Oh, I remember Chip Kelly. Everybody talk about Chip Kelly in Oregon." I was like, that was over a decade ago, right? He was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, Chip Kelly and that Oregon team with Marcus.
15
Mariota.
years.
It was before Mariota. I was like, that was almost 15 years ago when he took over that Philadelphia.
15 years ago. Yeah.
I was like, and then he was awful everywhere he was. He was awful at UCLA.
He was awful at Philly. He was awful at Philly.
In San Fran.
He was awful at San Fran.
Went back to college. Was awful in college. Got the Ohio State offense coordinator job. Anybody could be good at that job.
The 1 year Ryan Day stops calling plays, they win a national championship. I'm just saying. You know it.
The offensive prowess. And then immediately he's like, "Oh, Geno needs to get shit." I was like, maybe Geno's just kind of doing what he's fucking told. Geno's trying to be a good soldier for Pete. And he's doing too much.
It's not far of a fucking fall off from where Geno was last year. Also, because let's be real, there was nothing on that offense besides Brock Bowers.
I watched him at UCLA. That was trash. I'm also a USC fan, so fuck Chip Kelly.
No, UCLA, the offense, his offense works.
Top 10 offenses, but what were their records?
His offense works in college. It just doesn't fucking work. The shit don't work in the NFL. We've seen it now 3 times. It doesn't work.
Fuck Chip Kelly.
Plus, I was the highest paid college team in college history with that Ohio State team. You could get away with a whole bunch of shit in college. You can't do that shit in the NFL. There's levels.
3 wins, 4 wins, 3 wins, 8 wins, 9 wins, 8 wins. Fuck Chip Kelly. He lost in the Sun Bowl, loser.
I forgot what college he's on now. He's on fucking what is it, Northwestern?
Loser. Lost in the Sun Bowl. 3 wins, 4 wins, 3 wins. Fuck Chip Kelly. Right.
Yeah, Northwestern fucking.
Ryan Day can also be fired too.
Ryan Day is 2 Michigan losses away from fucking getting fired. Especially how they lost Miami.
Commanders 24, Eagles 17. Josh Johnson played. Tanner McKee played.
Well, Mike, Jalen Hurts, he's not getting that 3,500.
Oh, I told him yesterday. I was like, "Oh, your Jalen Hurts 3,500 is not on the thing." He's like, "We still have 1 more game to play." I was like, "I'll put fucking 2 packs of Gatorade on the line right now."
We got 2 games to play. Yeah, but he's not playing in the last one.
Listen, the quarterback situation in Vegas. How do you feel about Aiden O'Connell? Anthony thinks Aiden O'Connell could have been a fucking franchise
He
guy.
fucking sucks.
And I'm just like, Aiden O'Connell at the best is like a backup quarterback.
He better start promoting fucking Super Troopers 3.
Patriots 38, fucking Dolphins 10. Anthony goes, "Oh, Drake May's having another fucking efficient game." I was like, he's playing bad football teams. Like, I don't want to hear none of this.
This Miami is the worst job from an organizational standpoint to take. Miami's not going to get a fucking a high profile coach. You're going to have to fucking pick one of these new guys from the litter, especially at GM. This Dolphins situation is terrible. They can't. All right, in the top 10 cap hits, right? They have 2 players in the top 10. That would be fucking big, fucking dead money if they were to cut them. So they can't spend money. They can't get rid of the money. And they have 2 in the top. They have 2 players in the top 10 of dead money if they cut them. And the 2 players are Tyreek Hill and Tua Tagovailoa. Tyreek is in the top 10. There's like fucking, he's the only one, he's the only non-quarterback in the top 10. The only non-quarterback in the top 10. It's not even close for the rest of the top 20 of dead money if they were to get rid of these players.
So, my question to you would be, why fire Mike McDaniel?
Oh, it's going to happen.
But why? If the litter sucks, you're not going to get a great hire. You might as well just run it back for a year.
You're going to have to play Tua again. You got no choice. You have to play Tua.
A lot of demarcation for whether you know ball or not. If you think Aiden could be a franchise QB, you fall the wrong side line. He would fight me to death about. He's like, we have our franchise guy. Aiden O'Connell is our guy. I'm like, if Aiden O'Connell was the guy, y'all wouldn't have brought in Gardner Minshew and then start Gardner Minshew.
Officer Farva's fucking sucked.
I was like, his ceiling is, hey, he could be a backup quarterback. Like that's his ceiling, and he would fight me to everything. I was like, Antonio Pierce got done wrong and should still be the coach. And then you guys also won a game on like Christmas last year against the Chiefs where Aiden O'Connell didn't complete a pass in the second half. And I'm just like, how? How is that him?
This fucking team, the next coach GM is going to have to work some magic because they're stuck with a Tyreek Hill contract. He's over 30. He's coming off this, was Achilles or ACL?
It was 3 quarters. Thank you.
what's Tyreek Hill's injury? An Achilles or ACL?
Oh no, it was dislocated ankle and something else.
Yeah, and then you got Tua's contract, so you got two guys. That who's going to trade for Tyreek Hill? Being 30,
Somebody will trade
for
Tyreek Hill.
Not, yeah, but that contract is terrible. We don't know how he is. How he's going to be affected by this.
Oh yeah, especially with his game literally just being fast.
You literally can't trade him. You'd have to trade Waddle, the other fucking guy. Waddle, I would just Hill and Tua are stuck, and then the next coach and GM they're gonna have to come in and like quarterback competition.
Well, Tua can't be the star next year. That's why I'm like, if you know you're not going to get a good head coach, you might as well stay with McDaniel one more year. Because at least they're going to be able to say, hey, I've already benched you. You're going to be in a competition because you're on the roster, but like, I will sit you. Like, that is the end all be all to this.
Oh, but you can't, you would have to get they're going to have to get a defensive coach to come in there. Like, no, my running backs are good. Like, because eventually you're going to have to play Tua regardless because he makes too much money to sit on the bench and smile.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Hopefully you can fucking.
Will they Kirk Cousins Tua?
Well, they unless they can convince him to retire and get that money off the fucking books. But isn't he fucking guaranteed money if he retires? That's
if they convinced him to retire, that would be like an all-time fucking scenario. That you were able to get him to fucking retire because he has cat food.
The guy threw all his interceptions against his own defense.
Well, he's got fucking cat food for brains, so that's what happens. Fucking.
He never got better. He never got better.
Bears or Lions 19, Bears 16. Another situation here where the Bears lose against a good team. Granted, one of the worst good teams, but still a good team.
Well, the Bears' defense is terrible. They just force turnovers. If you keep them from forcing turnovers, they'll do like San Francisco did the other day. They'll fucking damn near score 50 on them.
Compare Robert Saleh to Xerxes from 300 is fucking awesome. I love that. Robert Saleh is also who Anthony wants as your guys' head coach. Caleb had a bad interception in this game. The Bears are a first round out. Like, they're absolutely first round
also out. In the Bears, they still have yet to have a 4,000 yard pass.
Yeah, they close,
but guess what? Still zero.
Once they started to run the ball more, that dream died. But they'll put the 4,000.
It's Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson.
Now because they won 11 games.
Well, Ben Johnson's going to use his two running backs. He's going to use the same thing like he's doing in Detroit. And then Luther Burden.
Shout out to Luther Burden.
Burden's balling. They hit. They got the tight ends. The tight ends.
Colton Loveland.
Komet and Loveland. It's just they got a. This defense.
Lions dropped 50 on them earlier in the year.
Yeah. Well, they got swept by the Lions. Ben Johnson did it.
Too bad the Lions couldn't beat Minnesota. The
Lions can't beat Minnesota, but fucking sweep Chicago.
The rock, paper, scissors, that is the fucking... I can beat this team, but not this team, and this team, and not this team.
Was the
Bears are...
the Bears defense is just so terrible. They just force turnovers. And Al Harris, wherever he goes, he forces turnovers. So Al Harris, somebody hire Al Harris as defense coordinator. Cowboys, bring him back. When he was there, to force turnovers. Wherever he's been the de facto defense coordinator because all their defense coordinators are in the booth. He's the one calling plays on the field. He did it for Campbell. He did it for fucking Dennis Allen this year, every time they show a turnover, they would show Al Harris.
Broncos 19, Chargers 3. Trey Lance stinks.
You know who else stinks?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix. Fucking.
I think what would happen would be if you guys hired Saleh, you guys would hire Mike McDaniel as your offensive coordinator, and then whoever Saleh is going to pick to be the defensive coordinator, because he's going to be the one running the show over there anyway. And then you'll feel my pain where you have a great tight end, great defense, and then Saleh being the single worst like time management coach of all time, and you'll be pulling out your fucking hair. We talk a lot about Zach Wilson being a fucking monumental bust, right? Monumental bust.
Here's the thing. I called that. Number
Correct.
two, he was the second string quarterback in Miami, and when they benched Tua, they promoted the third string quarterback over him to keep him at second string.
I second this. So what we don't talk about enough is how Trey Lance might be worse than Zach Wilson. Because we saw Zach get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. We took forever to see Trey Lance. He got hurt.
Trey Lance had 2 opportunities, got hurt,
and then never got any more opportunities. And it shows. Because if they would have won this game and Trey Lance played good, Trey Lance probably could have been in that list of just like, hey, here's a list of backup quarterbacks that could find them in a spot where they might play next year. And then he just did a thing where he fucked up. I'm going with the Chargers because the Patriots
he was playing the fucking Denver defense starters. They weren't taking nobody out.
No, but he also went to the Kyle Shanahan School of Quarterback and couldn't figure it out.
Well, listen, I can't wait to bet against Bo Nix in the playoffs. So I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to bet against Bo Nix in the playoffs.
I can't believe how every quarterback in this fucking draft class outside of Trevor Lawrence is fucking ass. Every fucking other quarterback in this draft class is fucking ass. Ass.
The fact that fucking Bo Nix, I just can't wait. Bo Nix is not supposed to be matching fucking Trey Lance.
Correct.
Correct. He fucking matching. He can't. This is why the Broncos benefited from that. Let's not be shocked when it happens next year. We saw this with the Vikings. They won. If all their one-score games flipped the other way, they'd be 4-12, 4-14. They got lucky with the one-score games. So let's not be shocked when they lose all their one-score games next year. This is what happened to Chiefs last year. Chiefs won all those one-score games. This year, the Chiefs lost all their one-score games.
Buffalo Bills 35, New York Jets 8. Boy, do the Jets fucking stink. Jets, the first team in NFL history to not record a single interception on the year?
With a DB as a head coach.
Stop me if you've heard this before. And Aaron
Ahmad Gardner on the team for like 8 weeks.
Well, he also didn't play for like 5 games. When he was
still there. Still ain't recorded INT.
Yeah, he didn't play. But yeah, let me tell you something about this fucking Jet team. Aaron Glenn's not getting fired. Right? I'm okay with that. There's been a bunch of guys who are Amazon workers playing in the fucking secondary for the Jets. Like, Ryan Clark's son shouldn't be on the fucking football field. That kid stinks. And here we are with all these guys fucking playing because of all the fucking injuries that we have. Granted, Jets defense isn't good. No way, shape, or form good. let me tell you all the things Aaron Glenn did wrong this year.
And Trubisky tried to give you an interception. He threw it
He tried to give
he threw it right at he threw it right at Quincy's club.
Yeah, well, it's one, making Justin Fields your fucking guy off of the rip and not putting him in a quarterback competition with Tyrod Taylor. That's one where he fucked up. Two, hiring Steve Wilkes. That's another thing where he fucked up, because I found myself by week 4 asking, what the fuck does Steve Wilkes do every week? Because that Jet defense was fucking horrendous. Fucking horrendous. Like, Quincy Williams and Sherwood both significantly regressed. Quinnen Williams recorded 1 sack in 6 weeks. Jermaine Johnson regressed. Will McDonald regressed. What good did we do on the defensive side of the football? Nothing. So that's a fucking problem to me. So that's 2. Number 3 is waiting too long to pull Justin Fields. Granted, I may have had a shorter leash on Fields than anybody else, because once I saw that Bills game, I said, oh, he can't play football. Like, the Steelers week is a complete fluke. This is more of what's going to happen, and we can't do that. He needs to go tomorrow. Play Tyrod Taylor. Going in, then you have the Miami game, and fucking Justin Fields had that one fucking run, and then everyone was like, "Oh,
the fact that you guys played Tua twice and still didn't end up with a pick is mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. Don't worry, we had the Darren Waller fucking coming out party in that first one on Monday Night Football, and then you had the fucking Denver Bronco game where Justin Fields was just scared to throw the football. Just horrified to throw the football. At that point, he should have been benched. Benching him against Carolina was good, but you should have let Tyrod play the whole game, because he probably would have won. Like, if Aaron Glenn was serious about winning, he would have played Tyrod Taylor to start. Build the culture, yada, yada, yada. Justin Fields never should have been even a fucking option in any of this. And he's fucking stupid. Like, Aaron Glenn is fucking stupid when it comes to what they're looking to do at the end of drives going into halftime. I've never seen a worse 2-minute warning. Like, anything that they do. Like, they ran 2 fake punts against the Patriots last week in the same drive. And then against the Broncos, hey, we're going to put Breece Hall on special teams and hope the other team doesn't fucking notice. No shit. Everyone's going to see 20 on the field and say, oh, that guy's not going to fucking do anything.
He's not going to tackle.
He's not going to fucking be a gunner. The problem is, like, I think Tanner Engstrand is a good offensive coordinator. I saw a lot when Tyrod played. And, like, even in the 2 games Fields played good, and I'm like, he's scheming this stuff open. Justin Fields is just fucking late. He is just late. The fact that the offense moved so much better with Tyrod Taylor is just a testament to how fucking awful Fields is. Engstrand if he gets fired, I'm going to be really mad, because I actually think he's really good. I actually think he's very smart. The problem is, Justin Fields, the worst route he has thrown to his entire career has been deep crossers, and the Lions offense that we fucking try to run, that we can't ever run accurately because our quarterbacks are assholes, is primarily mesh concepts and fucking high-low crossers. And you can't be late on those, because then the ball just goes out of bounds. Garrett's the best when he's in space, and Garrett Wilson was not able to get into space in the open field at all because everything was just fucking late. The pros. The Jets' offensive line is really good. Special teams is one of the greatest special team units, apparently, of all time, which is fucking hilarious. So, You call Cincinnati, you ask for anything you want. Anything you want, give me Joe Burrow. Anything you fucking want, I'll give it to you. Go get Joe Burrow. Defensive coordinator, go hire Jim Leonard. Go steal him from the fucking Broncos. Please. Please. Because if I know anything about Jim Leonard, outside of him being a Jet, which is like always a pro in these situations for me, is Jim Leonard, when he took over as the defensive coordinator in Nebraska, immediately was up for Assistant of the Year award and had three really good defenses in Nebraska. And then is the DB coach in Denver. Great place to be a DB coach right now, seeing how their defense is fucking fantastic and their DBs are really good. And is their assistant coach. Go and fucking hire him as a defense coordinator, please. Please. Like, I'm begging you. Go and do that. And then you have $100+ million cap. Go fucking get rid of Quincy Williams. Send Jamie Sherwood to fucking Robert Saleh because he sucks. And Saleh could just get the best out of all these guys. Go sign Alex Anzalone. And go find me some people on my defensive line. Please. Please. Go sign Alec Pierce, too. I like Adonai Mitchell. Go get me Alec Pierce, too.
John Mitchell.
I love him. I got John Mechie's on my roster already. Keep him. Keep him.
Yeah, he's not washed.
He's not washed. He just had cancer. Who knew? You just need guys who get him the ball because, boy, Brady Cook. You know what's fucking crazy? I found myself in the multiple times in the last 5 years, every year, where I say, man, this actually might be the worst quarterback I've ever seen play in my life. And the fact that I can say that every year is really a testament to how good the Jets are at it. So I will put that on my list of pros because it's a talent to find guys who are that fucking horrible at their job, because Brady Cook, God, he was the tank commander that I needed. He was the tank commander I needed, and I'm glad everything I said was going to happen happened, where I said by week 8, Fields will be benched, Tyrod's going to win a meaningless game or two, and then they're going to go out and finish the year with Brady Cook, and boy, oh boy, we started talking about Brady Cook in week fucking 14. And then all of a sudden, poof, Tyrod has this magical injury. Never see it again.
Bills closed down their stadium.
Good for them. I'm glad this is the last game they'll ever play in that stadium.
There it is. I'm glad the last game they played in that stadium, they went to the old jersey.
Me too.
On.
I'm glad. I'm glad I don't have to watch a playoff game in this stadium.
This fucking stadium, and here you go, Josh Allen. If not now, when? If not now, when?
You finally, your two kryptonites aren't in the playoffs.
Burrow's not in there. Mahomes not in there. Lamar's not in there.
When? The problem is,
if these other quarterbacks beat you, then
the problem is there's a lot of good teams still left.
Yeah. And they're going to be on the road unless for some reason the Chargers and then meet in a championship game. Then there will be one last game left in that stadium.
I got to watch 2 of these quarterbacks play multiple games for my team. The problem is, this year, it's fine. Like last year, I had Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers looked like he might have been one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen in my fucking life, but I won't put him on that. The year before, I had Tim Boyle, and he's worse than Zach Wilson, because I've also called Zach Wilson one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life. Tim Boyle, I saw Chris Strevler in that Jacksonville game on Thursday night a couple years back, Steven. Oh, fuck. It's a fucking talent. It truly is. I hate this team. But anybody who calls for the firing of Aaron Glenn, but also wanted to tank, what the fuck were you expecting? What the fuck were you expecting? You want the team to lose every week, but you also are mad at the coaching and how the team's performing? You can't get one without the other.
The team was going to lose regardless. It was shithole.
The
fucking talent was severely worse.
Aaron Glenn was significantly in over his head with what he thought he had. Like, he truly was in over his head with what he thought he had.
The talent drop off from fucking last year to this year was a big drop.
You're also not as good of a defensive coach as fucking Saleh or Ulbrich. Either one of them. Never have been. But here we are. And in over your head. In over your head. I hope you got humbled a little bit because you came in too hot. But you can't. If you expected the Jets to lose every game and then be the 2007 Patriots but lose every game, that's fucking crazy. What a wild expectation to have. I don't understand it. Jet fans are fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Who are we going to hire? Who could we have hired or who are we going to hire that would have been better in this situation with the team that the Jets have? Fucking nobody. If you could tell me we fire Aaron Glenn and then fucking John Harbaugh is our coach next year, cool. Cool. Prove it. But that's not happening. Mike Tomlin's my coach next year. Cool. You know who? Oh, go get Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's not coming here. We've already fucked him over twice. He's not coming here. He hates us. Nobody else worth a fucking damn. I hate the Jets. I hate this fucking football team. And then we're back here. The regular season's over, Steven. Playoffs are here. And wild card weekend is set. Let me pull up the wild card weekend schedule. All right, let's bang. The games are set. My problem with Glenn was always that he's never been a good defensive coordinator. Never been a good defensive coordinator. He proved it multiple times in his years in Detroit. And then the Jets defense, he literally didn't even touch the Jet defense at all, which makes me wonder what the fuck. You can't be a defensive coach and not be good on defense. That just doesn't work that way. I'm glad we didn't hire Joe Biden, but you guys, your coaching hunt was late last year, if I remember, because you waited for a while to fire Antonio Pierce, which I don't think you should have done. I think you should have got another year. And then everybody was already figuring out where they're going to go. I think Ben Johnson was interviewing and then was like, oh wait, the Bears are actually the better situation. I'll go there. And then you guys tried to interview Glenn, and Glenn was like, I'm already down to the Saints and the Jets. I don't want to interview anywhere else, if I remember correctly. So Houston's beating Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Chargers are beating New England, right?
Yeah.
Rams are beating the Panthers.
Yeah.
Packers are beating the Bears.
No.
Ooh.
I don't know. This could be because the Packers injuries the Packers injuries have too much, especially on the defensive end. Michael Parsons went out. They can't rush the passer without Michael Parsons. Who would have knew? And
I still think the Packers were Jordan Love away from actually winning.
Yeah, but their fucking secondary is also getting torn to shreds.
Yeah, well, yeah, I still think they're good enough to beat Chicago. Next round, who knows? But I would pick the Packers against the Bears.
I want to be fucking shocked with the Bears.
This is funny. This is funny. Anthony posted a post maybe an hour before Ben Johnson said he was going to the Bears, where he was just like, hey, word on the street is it was some bullshit Raider insider. He was like, hey, Ben Johnson's about to sign with the fucking Raiders. He's about to be our head coach. Everybody we got it. We got our guy. And then an hour later, he started the Bears. And when he said it to us, I was like, why would he pick the Raiders over the Bears? Like, I don't understand that. Like, why? And then he was like, oh, because of culture, because of the Raider Nation, da 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 da. Him and Tom Brady. I'm like, I don't know if that's real. And turned out it wasn't.
Oh, Ben Johnson also felt like he could beat. He had it on all the other coaches in the NFC North.
Yeah, except for his daddy, Dan Campbell. Niners, Eagles. You going Eagles?
Yeah. Oh, Eagles, Rams. I'll go fucking Bears too. Yeah, I know I picked the vote.
Houston, Denver is a good game, man.
Well, that's not how it works. If you pick the Chargers,
I understand.
It'll be Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the world where it does end up like that.
Well, no, it'll be a rematch, and then because the last time they played, CJ Stroud got knocked out by that dirty hit.
Yep, that's be such a good game. Bo Nick's gonna throw 3 interceptions.
Bo Nick's is fucking.
Buffalo Jacksonville is also like such a good game too.
It's the fucking.
Because this is easily the worst Bills team that Josh Allen has had.
Yeah, and if he fucking those receivers,
if he works a dodo bird against this Jags defense,
the Jags fucking the second in the league in forcing turnovers. It's just the Bills. It's also the worst defense he's had. The Bills defense is the worst defense he's ever.
Listen, Steven.
And they got to go up against this fucking shit.
If the Jaguars beat the shit out of the Bills, you better know that I'm running to this group chat and I'm saying, boy, it is an awful 10 weeks if you are a Sunshine hater. It has been an awful 10 weeks if you are a Sunshine hater. Because not only is he beating the shit out of all these bad teams, he put your boy Josh Allen in the fucking dirt too. Oh, my God. No Mahomes, no Burrow, no problem. Just a little bit of sunshine down there in Duval.
Oh, Mike would definitely be drinking some bleach. If fucking Trevor Lawrence eliminates Josh Allen. At that point, if the Jags do beat the Bills, they fucking have to fire fucking McDermott. He can't be allowed into the new stadium. You need a new regime change. The fucking receivers, you need to go get some receivers. AJ Brown's not going to be on Philly.
Go and name the fucking new stadium. Right? It'll be the Sean McDermott Memorial Stadium. Remember when we would make the Bills have a new stadium in Madden? Like fucking Madden 15. It would just be the Rex Ryan Memorial Stadium because he brought them to the playoffs for the first time in a billion years. Rex Ryan Memorial Stadium. I need the Jags to win. I am putting my heart and soul into a Jacksonville Jaguars win. God, I need that. Fuck the Bills. See, you know fucking ball, T. Severe. This is why we fuck with you. You know ball.
The Bills defense, it just the only way Buffalo wins this game is Josh Allen is Superman. What receiver outside of James Cook can go off. It's just Josh Allen and James Cook control this game. If you stop both, but that's all they can. If they can fucking got the linebackers for Kincaid, Luakon and fucking Lloyd can cover Kincaid. It's the fucking they make it a receiver game. The Bills receivers suck. They all suck. Shakir sucks. Cooks is old. Fucking Gabe Davis sucks. We're bringing fucking who else is up? Josh Palmer, whatever his name is, sucks.
Keon Coleman sucks.
Keon Coleman, he's healthy scratch. He sucks.
Well, he played today.
Khalil Shakir, he fucking sucks. And that was supposed to be their fucking number one receiver coming into the season, based off last year.
Jags by 1 billion.
Their defense fucking sucks.
That's it.
Their defense, the Bills defense can't stop the run. Here comes Travis Etienne.
I'm convinced. Jags by 1 billion. That's what I'm going with. The bet of my life. Jags by a fucking billion. Send that bitch Josh Allen home. Fuck the Bills. And then another one would be Mike's boy Justin Herbert sending fucking Drake May.
Oh my God!
It'll
be bad. It's a bad week if you get the fucking.
It'll be a white boy winner.
If you end up with the fucking Chargers against the Jags in the AFC Championship game,
belt to ass. Mike could be in hell.
If the Chargers win, they would have to go. They go straight to Denver.
If Mike hates anything, it's a white quarterback with flowy hair. Hates these motherfuckers. Hates them.
And they would all be fucking third round. They would be third
lethal
games.
Whites back on top. White boy winner. Sunshine and Duval. We're fucking here. We're fucking here. Fuck Josh Allen. I shouldn't be this hyped up at 1 in the morning.
Well, you should have seen me after the Ohio State game.
Oh, you better have been wearing New Jersey, Steven.
Oh, fucking! I waited 23 years for that. The next day, I was so happy. I waited 23 years. They've been waiting for 23 years. It's not like something in the NFL. Oh, can't wait to see that fucking team next year. They literally stole a championship. And then even better, let's say, oh, you're gonna play Ole Miss now. Oh, this is great. This is great.
We love it. All right. We made it. We've done it. We took a couple weeks off, but we covered the NFL as many weeks as we did. Appreciate you for joining me, Steven. Thank you, T. Severe, and the other viewers who pop in from time to time to hang out with us in the wee hours of the morning on the East Coast. Appreciate you. I'm Podcast Pop in Dylan Barreto. I got Big Brother Steven Barreto here. We'll probably be back doing some post-game lives for the playoffs. So feel free to join us there. I'm sure it'll be on the Instagram with links and all that good stuff. But from us to you, thank you very much. See you next time.
Fuck you, Dad.